Hi, how are you? Good morning to everyone. Let me start off by thanking all of the attendees. To begin with, I want to introduce myself. My name is Gonzalo. I'm the product manager for Nubimetrics. And right from the start, just if I start talking too fast, please let me know in the comments, and I will try to slow it down. I will do my best, I promise. So to all of you, before I start sharing the screen and showing all the tools that we have for you so that you can start selling and selling better within Mercado Libre. But Nubimetrics is a tool it's a market analysis tool that will allow you to access all of Mercado Libre's information, okay, on a daily basis, 24/7 access. We have everything that's going on in the marketplace. We have that information in a way that it will be super easy for you to access and understand all the information, and to eventually make the proper decisions, make the proper business decisions to improve the sales, or to know what to sell or what is being sold, the competitors, the brands, the products, the keywords, visits, conversion, every metric that the e-commerce gets, the amount of time that we have, okay? So, of course, every question, anything that you don't understand or that you want to know in depth, just let us know in the comments, and if I can, I will answer them by the end of the webinar. If not, just via email, we will get a hold of every question, and we will answer them one by one. Okay, so just a couple of seconds more, I will start sharing my screen, and well, we will be beginning all the platform, or the tour of the platform, so that you can know how easy it is to access all of this information, so that eventually you can start selling, of course, to selling in Mercado Libre, okay? So let me just begin. So to Nubimetrics, you can put all the favorites that you want. You can customize your favorites within the platform. Right now we are seeing the platform in English, but it's also in Chinese, Portuguese, and obviously Spanish. And we are going to focus on all the market information that you will have, okay? Make better business decisions, okay? So I'm gonna start by pointing out the opportunities, okay? For us, it is super important to know what the best opportunities within Mercado Libre are. And for that, we have developed a special algorithm that detects from every category within the marketplace which are the best selling, or the ones that have the most opportunity for to grow, okay? And in this case, we have right here all the different panels, the Mercado Libre, the competition, and the My Business. Also a knowledge base for you to click and get a hold of some tutorials in order to, well, in case you need some quick tour or quick information about some specific subjects, we have tutorials embedded within our platform. So a random example from May 2020, and from industries and offices and all the categories within, okay? In this case, we can see that graphic category, and the way we calculate this is based on the competitiveness, based on the metal that the sellers have, okay? Mercado Libre ranks them with the metal, and on top of that, we add a specific calculation based on the sales growth per units, the competitiveness, and well, the shipments, if it's free shipping or not, and the quality of the sellers and the growth of the category. Depending the result of this, we will tell you if it's high, medium, or low with opportunity. And here in this detail, you will have all of the main information from that specific category, and you will eventually end with, okay, which are the opportunity for every publication, which are the best-selling publications over here. You will also have the top sellers and their ranking and their medal over here. And in case there are the official stores. In this case, this category does not have anything. Okay, so to continue, we have another way to look at categories. Here, in this case, the ones that we just saw, you will search voluntarily the ones that you are the most of interest. And you will start drilling down the tree or the decision-making tree until you reach the category of your interest. In this another example, we twist it around. You just select the main category, and we will list all the high opportunity categories so that you can dive right into the same detail that we just saw, but from a different order. So there are two ways to get to the same point, and that obviously depends on the best way that you want to access that information. Okay, within Mercado Libre. We have the global vision, okay, within category, and here the global vision for Mercado Libre, and here we have the electronics audio of the listings with sales. We have different variables, okay. For May 2020, we have obviously the sales in value, the number of listings, sales in units, sellers, professional sellers, and average price. And for example, we can see that if we select sales in units, almost 30% went to audio. But if we change to sales in value, 37% of those sales went for televisions. So we also have the average ticket for all of the category. And this little percentage here is how much it went up or down versus the previous month. In televisions, it's up almost 4% versus April 2020 for every category, important categories. And when we talk about it in units, or if we talk it about in value, okay? So this will give you the big picture of what's going on within the category that you, in case you want to get a hold of that information. So just let me move on from this to the leading products. Okay, here was the explanation of all the listings from, in this case, May 2020, electronics, audio, and video, and the category television. Okay, so here we will see which ones were the publications that sold the most, in this case, in value. It's filtered in value. You can select units as well. And you can also filter it down by seller type, if it's a platinum or a normal seller, okay? And here, in this case, we have the most sold TV was a smart TV 7 series that sold only this publication, just one publication, more than 21 million pesos. And 37 positions up to number one this month, okay, the past month, in this case, May 2020. So we have the title of the publication, the seller, the name of the seller, the ID of the seller, and which medal they have. And here we have the follow button. And this is super important for you to create groups of interest of the best-selling publications. Okay, so this is an option that we give you within Nubimetrics, that you can select, for example, the top 5 publications, and you just click follow, and you can add or create a new group. That's up to you. And once you create the group, you will have data day information for you to know. You will have day-to-day information of the sellers or listings that you choose. Here it's just the ones that you want. With a 50 limit group, just because so as to get the more information out of the analysis. There's no point of you having a 3,000 listing group, because the analysis won't be possible. You can have different groups or several groups being compared. Then I will show you that detail. But in this case, we have all this information, obviously crossed with the most searched words. This is super important, obviously, because we tell you what the people are including in the search bar of Mercado Libre. Okay, what it's being searched and how it's being typed by the consumers. Okay, and in that case, how many posts have that keyword within the title. Okay, so in this case, we can see that in May 2020, the most searched word was televisor. Okay, with 171,000 posts. Okay, so if you include this keyword to your title, you will be competing with a lot of publications. But in this case, let's say we can go to Smart TV 50 inches, there are only 230 publications. And if you sell this product and you include these words in the title, you will be better searched or better positioned within the Mercado Libre's search or listing. In this case, let's click on this one, and it will automatically take me to these words, okay, and bring me the listings within Mercado Libre, okay, so that you can know all the offers that Mercado Libre has within these keywords. Okay, and obviously the rankings and the movements within the previous months. And okay, why is this important? Because when you put all the most important keywords within the title, in that case you will have more chances of being better positioned on the listings, okay, or on the results that Mercado Libre provides. Okay, so now moving on, we have seen publications. Now we are going to see the top sellers and the top official stores. In this case, we are again May 2020 and electronics, audio, and video. So, for example, we have the official stores, the ranking of the official stores, and also we have the seller. Take into consideration that the official stores are, in this case, the first two top officials. Okay, this is just a review. Here you will be able to different groups, okay, if that's what you want. If not, you can just create one including all of the sellers to know what they do on a daily basis, how much visits they get, how much they convert, in which categories they are, which publications they create those sales. Okay, and it's again just as easy as this. Just include the top 10, follow, create group, and it will be in this group. A pop-up will appear, and you will just create the name that you want, and that's it. It will be automatically included within the competition module. Okay, so I will show you an example in a couple of minutes. So okay, now moving on. I chose the base category and the today ranking, and also we have the historical ranking of period. And what's good here, I have a bar embedded here, and if you just include any word that you may want to include in the title, you just type it and see the results. And also, apart from the results and the listings, you have the trend, in which position was that word listed within all in this case May 2020. Okay, so we have the today and also the historical ranking. We have the search bar, and also we have results in case there applies related words for the most search words. Okay, a lot. For example, within laptops, we have lots of obviously related words, but this is also a super important part of the platform for you to identify or better identify the information. We are just search of Nubimetrics. Okay, here you will get the results. Okay, for the same exact same results as you will be if you just search those words within Mercado Libre. Okay, but with some extra information, of course, because it's for you to better analysis all the offer that it's in Mercado Libre. Okay, so here I took the example for refrigerators. Patrick, it's just a local brand, and this is the same results. Then I will just do the comparison within with the catalog and also with just the regular listings. Rearrange them, for example, for the higher price or lower price, or sales in units, or sales in value. Let's just choose sales in units, and it will rearrange. And also what we have on our left is filters. Okay, they are the same filters that Mercado Libre has for you to narrow your search. Okay, and just to filter exactly the publications that you're actually looking and that you want information from. Okay, what will you be able to see? In this case, I just filter them by units and the category. Okay, in this case, we have this publication with this price that sold over 2,300 units, the average daily sales, and how many days this publication has been listed. Okay, who is the seller and what's the metal they have right now? Obviously, the condition, if they offer installments or not, and if it includes free shipping or not. And another important piece of information is that here you will have all of the listings that match with your filters. Okay, and you can export this to an Excel and work this and just complete with another database or with another information that you may have exported also from Nubimetrics. Okay, so here again, if you want to filter and just again follow the publications, you can just select them, follow them, create the group or add, and that's it. Okay. Now another important part that Mercado Libre it's also pushing really hard few months, it's catalog. Okay. For those of you who don't know what catalog is, in this case, or just change the filter. And once we get results, I will show you exactly what I'm trying to explain. But basically, it's just the regular product, but with all of the publications within. Let me just refine all of the publications attached to that ranking. Okay, to that specific product. In this case, we were searching the J7 Samsung. Okay, and let me just go ahead and try in a different tab. And once we get the results, you have all, obviously you can export the information for that product or all the listings within that product. And you can see the price, the buy box, all the specific information regarding that that product. Okay, so these are the two main pieces of information. Why? Because today Mercado Libre is really pushing catalog, so it's important to get a hold of the information to analyze if first of all the position that catalog offers within Mercado Libre, and then again if you can be competitive to be on the buy box and at determined price with a specific type of shipment and who is the feature seller or the minimum and maximum price within that specific product. I will just return in a couple of minutes to this. Okay, so this is here on this module. And now finishing with the Mercado Libre, because the last minutes of the webinar, I want to show you the group, okay? Just what will you see once you create a group. And here we are on a sellers group, okay? I told you the time frame, like previous feature, or even a customized range of your choosing to know exactly what were the sales day by day. Here we have filtered by sales in value and day by day, and the sellers, okay? How much money they sold day by day, and you can filter again visits, conversion, sales in units, and so on. Right here you'll have this group. It's only for a better analysis and for you to see them more clearly. We will give you the information of these 7 days in value, in units, how many active listings this seller has right now, how many visits they have or they had within the past 7 days, the conversion, and again, within this group, we have created a share in value and share in units, okay? But just within this group. So if you want to measure yourself or just know how much, how's the competitiveness with amongst the top sellers or the tier 2 sellers or whatever group you want, you will just create a share or a ranking within this specific group, okay? Now, these percentages right here tell you how much this KPI changed from the previous 7 days, okay? So these 7 days versus the past 7 days. So in this case, it's almost up 5% in value, but down to almost 3% in units. And an important thing to stand out here, you can see all of their sales, okay? But because I haven't filtered them by any category, or you can just go ahead and narrow it down to the category of your interest and see this seller's movement within that category of your choosing, okay? And here, perhaps you have not, you don't have the most sales in value, but the seller has the better conversion, okay? So if he has the better conversion with some visits, with little active listings, you just want to analyze what they are doing. So you just click analyze, and we'll go right within all of the seller's information, okay? Almost to the heart of the information, and it will tell you exactly what they are, in which category they are selling, which publications they are selling, and obviously detailed information of this seller that it's, in this case, converting better than the rest, so that you can analyze in a proper way or in a better way everything for you, again, to make better business decisions. If this seller is converting very well, what are they doing to convert very well, okay? In this case, we'll have the same information, and here in which categories they are selling the most. For example, it's home, furniture, and garden. So we just filter, and then again, at the bottom, it will be filtered down the categories from home, furniture, and garden, and how many listings with sales, and how much money they are selling, and how much sales in units they have, okay? So then we move on, if they have discount publications or not, if how many listings account for the 80% of their sales, okay? And if they have catalog or not, if they have free shipping or not, and then again, you can just start filtering and narrowing them down. For example, there are only 16 listings, or half the listings account for 80% of the sales. So then just, again, narrow them down. And once you do so, once you just get a hold of the set of publications that are of your interest, you just start to analyze them, okay? You can, again, follow them, export them, and just analyze them here and start filtering them down or rearranging them based on your preferences. For example, sales in value, sales in units, what's price, what the type of listing. Remember that depending on the type of listing is the commission that Mercado Libre takes from the seller. In this case, they are all classic, so the commission is the lowest one. If they have fulfillment or not, if they have catalog or not, if it's with free shipping, discount, Mercado Envíos, and so on. So all this information, again, it's super important for you to get a better understanding of the dynamics of the best sellers, okay, and what they are doing to sell the most, okay? And all of this analysis, it's important. And then again, if you just click on that publication, just random one, you can follow them. You can know how many days it was listed for. And again, if there is one, okay, it's super important, the list you just want to go super dive in all of the information for this seller. And to conclude, I will talk about the publication. Okay, we have the same dynamic, but specifically for publications. And you have day-to-day information, the to Excel, you have a sharing in value and units, the conversion of every publication. So you have all of this information to rearrange them the way you want, so that you can get a better understanding of the different dynamics that the different publications, different categories, or even different sellers or official stores have for you to make better decisions. Okay, so that's why we recommend some best practices, but then just on a day-to-day basis, you will just be adding groups or doing dive-ins from the market and arriving to different business decisions based on all of the info on a daily basis via the platform. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here. Hopefully this has been clear. If not, please let me know. I will stop sharing right now, and I will start reading some comments. But then again, probably the email was already listed for you to type all of the questions. Here it is: marketing@nubimetrics.com. Well, then we will send you the link for you to register and do the trial. Of course, again, we are more than welcome to receive all of your questions. Since you will have a free trial, and just go ahead and dive in and play with the platform. And again, if you may have questions after you use it, so which that is great as well. And we will be more than happy to receive all of your questions and start answering them one by one. So again, thank you all very much for just to pop one question that works in all Mercado Libre sites. Yeah, it works for all Mercado Libre sites. It's for Mexico, Brazil, Chile, Peru, Colombia, Argentina. So the same structure, but just for a different country. Okay, Uruguay as well. So again, thank you very much for your time. And hopefully we can meet on the next webinar. Okay, so I'm gonna stop this, and okay, all of you have a great day. So okay, bye. Thank you very much.